mansion of ghosts, you'll need a priest.
We need all the help we can get.
A psychic.
People used to eat here.
I told you she's good.
It's a dining room. A scientist.
Is anybody else seeing this?
A historian. And above all, a mother.
I will do anything to protect my son. I will help, but it will cost you $3.
What?
Wow.
Highway robbery.
Disney's Haunted Mansion. Rated PG-13. Get tickets now.
Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to another movie review. And this review is going to be on Haunted Mansion. And the film stars LaKeith Stanfield, Tiffany Haddish, Owen Wilson, Danny DeVito, Rosario Dawson, Dan Levy, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Jared Leto. And of course, the film is based off the Disney attraction, The Haunted Mansion. And of course, we had a 2003 Haunted Mansion film come out, which starred Eddie Murphy, which I haven't seen, but I've heard pretty negative things about it. But saw the film today, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very fun film. It has a good cast, you know, LaKeith Stanfield, Tiffany Haddish, Owen Wilson, Danny DeVito, Rosario Dawson, Jamie Lee Curtis. And pretty much basically what the film is about is it follows Gabbie, who is played by Rosario Dawson. She's a single mother, and her and her son Travis, who is played by Chase W. Dillon, they move into this mansion, and they want to turn it into a bed and breakfast, and they learn that this mansion is being haunted by ghosts. And so basically we meet our other characters. We meet Ben Matthews, who is played by LaKeith Stanfield, who is a scientist, and he's developing this camera to detect dark matter. And we also meet a priest, Father Ken, who is played by Owen Wilson, Tiffany Haddish, who plays Harriet, who is a medium, a psychic, and also Professor Bruce Davis, who is played by Danny DeVito, who is a college historian. And so they all must work together to get rid of the ghosts around the mansion, and also to get rid of this evil ghost who was named Crump, aka the Hatbox Ghost, who was voiced by Jared Leto. And pretty much that's basically what the plot to the film is about. And the reason why they all have to work together is once you enter the mansion, once these characters enter the mansion, and if they leave, they are being haunted by these ghosts, and they must return to the mansion and just stay there and just, you know, fight off these ghosts. So pretty much that's basically, you know, what happens. But the film, I really enjoyed it. I thought it had a good story. Ben Matthews, who is played by LaKeith Stanfield, really enjoyed his character. You know, we see him, you know, as a scientist, and we see that, you know, he marries his wife Alyssa, who is played by Charity Jordan, and she's basically a ghost tour guide, and pretty much basically she dies in a car accident, and LaKeith Stanfield's character Ben gives up his career of being an astrophysicist, and he continues to run her ghost tour. And you know, it's a very likable character, you know, at points, but you know, when we first meet him, he's very, you know, grumpy, and you could tell because he lost, you know, the love of his life in a car accident. But I thought, like I said, his character was very likable. Tiffany Haddish, who plays Harriet, who is the psychic, the medium. You know, always a joy to see Tiffany Haddish. She's just a very funny comedian and actress, and she did a good job in the film. You got Owen Wilson, who plays Father Kent, who is a priest. Thought, he did a good job as well. It was good seeing Danny DeVito in the film playing Professor Bruce Davis, a college historian who pretty much basically knows a little bit of the mansion and its history. So it was good to see him there. I thought Rosario Dawson, did a good job playing Gabbie, a single mother, trying to raise her son and also protect him. You also have Jamie Lee Curtis, who plays Madame Leota, of course, the character in a crystal ball. So it was cool to see Jamie Lee Curtis there, who is also a psychic, a medium. So you also have a uncredited role by Winona Ryder. Yes, Winona Ryder is in the film, where she plays a tour guide. So it was pretty cool to see her there. But the film is very entertaining, very fun, and I like the story to it. It's a very dark film, and the visuals I thought were pretty cool. The visuals of how the ghosts look, and I thought the Hatbox Ghost, who was voiced by Jared Leto, was very cool looking. With the face, the top hat. I liked how the way the stuff looked in the mansion, and you see like the pictures, the people in it, and like the eyes moving. That was cool. Which, from what I heard, that's what happens in the theme park attraction. And I liked how the way Jamie Lee Curtis's character as Madame Leota looked in the crystal ball. I thought that looked pretty cool as well. But the visuals were done by DNEG and also Industrial Light and Magic, which Industrial Light and Magic, ILM, they do a fantastic job, with their visuals. But the film was originally going to be written and produced by Guillermo del Toro. And plans for this reboot actually began in 2010. And it was stated that the project would take place in a heightened reality rather than in a real-world setting. But unfortunately, Guillermo del Toro was no longer attached to the project. He was no longer the director in July 2013. So it spent years, this reboot spent years in development hell until Disney finally announced the film in August 2020 with Katie Dippold signed on to write a new screenplay for the film. And, the primary cast was confirmed from July to October, while additional cast was announced the following year in 2021. Principal photography took place from mid-October 2021 to late February 2022. But Haunted Mansion, it is a fun, enjoyable film. I really liked it. And if you love the theme park attraction of the Haunted Mansion, you will definitely really enjoy this film. But check out Haunted Mansion. It's a fun time at the movies. But anyways, that's it for my review of Haunted Mansion. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed this review. Definitely give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later tonight for the SmackDown and AEW Rampage review. So, see you all later tonight.